Barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. So, you know, Mikey Garcia fighting this Saturday is very compelling in terms of what's been going on outside of boxing. But I want to talk about this fight. Then I'll talk about what I want to talk. Mikey Garcia is a bad motherfucker. I told you guys years ago, between 135 and 140, he is the best. I think 147 is too much earth for him to move. You know what I mean? It's just apparent he doesn't have the elite power. He has the elite tech. He's an elite technician. But 135, 140, he gives everyone the business. And the reason why people don't like him is because he's black and white on steroids. You know, very technical. He takes that 5 to 10% off of your power shots. Changes locations quite frequently. Knows what you're going to do. May not have the elite athleticism to beat you to the punch. His athleticism sometimes will allow you to get off first, but he will always be in a proper position to counter you. Great example is both of them throwing check left hooks. His lands flush, and Lipinets did not. He's a bad man, man. And shout out to the Garcia family, man. They always come in with great game plans from two Maidana fights, Abner Mares against Cuellar, and Mikey Garcia's consistent game plan. The things they do in the gym needs to be respected. I think I should take a trip out to Riverside and just spend a day with him, just because they're just special, man. You know, the things they do to create what they created out of Mikey Garcia is exceptional. And we need to tip our hats to them. Now, if you want to break down of the fight, it was just basically too much technical skills versus a guy who's wanted to fight Mikey Garcia with a boxing pedigree. You know, he had to be the fighter today, but he doesn't. It's not in his DNA to be the fighter. You understand what I'm saying? He had the power to compete with Mikey Garcia. He had boxing skills, but didn't have the fight in him. And that's because of his fighting style, who he is as a fighter. I'm talking about Lipinets. And Mikey Garcia is just, man, Mikey Garcia, he takes little things and real subtle things away. He makes what you do at 70, 80%. What I will say is, because he's stiff organically from the shoulders up, so your jab will always be effective with a Mikey Garcia, and he has a tendency to embrace multiple punches coming at him. You understand what I'm saying? But he's has a strong base. You know what I mean? He's just, you know what I mean? He's like he's like the knockoff cereal. It tastes the same. It's just in a different box. It's not Fruit Loops. It's Fruit Hoops. You understand what I'm saying? No frills. Just he has everything, man. He's basically he's a boxer. He's not at 140. He's not really a boxer puncher. He's an elite boxer with great technique. He can sting you, like similar to what Floyd Mayweather does in his later years. He'll sting you. But I'm very impressed with Mikey Garcia. I'm ultra impressed with them. I think the sky is the limit for them at 140. The sky is the limit for them at 135. The fight of the decade will be he and the Russian kid, drawing a blank, Lomachenko. That's the fight. That is the fight of the fights. And they're about 2 years away. About 2 years away. Each of them is going to clear the dust if Top Rank can get fighters in the ring, which I doubt. But Mikey Garcia should be able to handpick his opponents. And he's going to be a darling. He will travel between here in LA and Texas to get his fights off. And Mikey Garcia is the truth. And I know he's hard to respect because you say he's so simple. He's this, he's that. But when you can be great at being good, let me say that again, because that's 90% of us. 90% of us are not elite athletes. Mikey Garcia just came to the podium. But when you could be great at being good, you're going to have a very successful life. And Mikey Garcia is great at being good. And I'll probably come back with some more stuff about the second half, what I want to talk about. But Barbershop Conversations, I want to listen to Mikey Garcia because he deserves my attention. Had a hell of a fight. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.